Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making tofu with a creamy Dijon spinach delicious sauce. It's going to be super easy, super delicious, so let's get started. I found this recipe on fitmencook.com, and the original recipe uses salmon, and I thought I'd veganize it and use tofu. So I'm going to cook my tofu how I always cook it, in a dry skillet just to get the moisture out. I've got it in my handy dandy little press, so let's take it out of there. I'm just going to pat off whatever excess moisture's on there. And then I'm going to slice it in half this way, and then I think I'm going to just do 4, half and half again. So it's going to kind of resemble a chunk of salmon in our recipe. So we've got our pan on medium-high heat, and I've seasoned with a little salt and pepper. So we'll just put those in the pan here. And we're going to season the other side with a little salt and pepper. I just kind of pat it in there. And the pepper. So we're going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then we'll flip it and cook it for 3 or 4 on the other side. This helps give it kind of a little caramelization, gets out any of that excess moisture, and it's just going to have a really nice texture when we're through. So time to flip. And you see it has a good little crust on there. So we're going to let this cook for a few more minutes on this side, and then we'll be ready to make the sauce. Our finished cooking, we're going to remove them from the pan. Just set them aside. Woo. Hot, 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 hot. Okay. And we are going to make our sauce. So we will start with some garlic. We've got a couple cloves of garlic. And we've got about a cup of coconut milk. And 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And we're going to stir this all together. We'll add a little bit of thyme and let this come to a little simmer for a little bit. We're also going to add a little veggie broth, just a little bit more flavor. And then you want to taste it and make sure you have, you don't need any salt or pepper. That tastes real good, just like that. So it's a little bit thin, so we're going to thicken this up a little bit with a little bit of arrowroot and water. I just used a tablespoon of arrowroot with a tablespoon of water. And we'll put that right in. And that will thicken it up nicely. So you want to stir it, you don't want to get any lumps. I think I'm going to switch to my whisk. You can always add a little bit more of veggie broth if it's too thick for you. I think that looks beautiful. Now we're going to add some fresh spinach. 3 or 4 cups. And we'll just let that wilt down a little bit. Now we're just going to nestle that tofu back in. And let it cook in the sauce for 2-3 minutes. And we will be ready to taste. I'm pairing this with a little cauliflower rice. So let's get a nice chunk on here. Look at that. Let's get some of that sauce on here. Oh, that looks so good. And then you just want to finish it off with a little fresh parsley. Look how pretty. This will be a great weeknight dinner. What a gorgeous dish. Oh my goodness. This looks so good. So let's give this a try. A little bit of that sauce. That is so good. Wow. And that sauce is so creamy and rich, and it's great on that cauliflower rice. So give this one a try. It's good for you, it's good for the animals, and it's good for the planet. And remember, what you put on your plate determines your fate. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a video. Until next time, thank you.